There were times when I thought that we'd never be able to do this again. But here we are in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, and here to cover the 2021 SEMA Show. So I'm stopping over here at this red Jeep JL Wrangler. It's brought to us by KO Auto Styling, and what really brings me to it is the fact that it does a really great job of showing you what a SEMA rig should look like. And mainly, it's got a lot of aftermarket products that really make it showy. Starting from the front, I'm going to point out the grille, which I have to say is not necessarily my favorite, but it seems to be pretty popular with the guys who are into the unibrow look or need to have a lot of extra LEDs. I'm pretty sure this is made by Oracle. The front bumper is brought to us by Iron Cross, and it's also featuring a mile marker winch sitting on top of it. All the lights that you see front, on the hood, and across the top are brought to us by Vivid. Looking down the side, we can see that it's got a set of amp power steps to help you to get into this Jeep. And of course, the Jeep is sitting on top of a Skyjacker coilover system, riding on a set of 40 1550s and on 24-inch wheels made by Black Rhino. But what really drew me to this Jeep more than anything is its cat skin leather seats, and especially the fact that the rear seats are front passenger seats split up in the middle with a custom center console. And on top of that, someone did this great job of creating this whole new audio sound system by replacing the factory dash panels and the B-pillar sound bar, and they added a C-pillar as well, with all new systems including a control panel just underneath the steering wheel. And then around back, you've got this very cool, very large subwoofer system. I'll bet this thing really pumps out the sound. So the name of the game is about big wheels. In fact, we're looking at a set of Toyo 42 1550s mounted on a set of gold 26-inch wheels. And what's riding on top of them is this black GJT Gladiator with Fab Four Grumper style grille and windshield cladding. But what really makes this thing cool, at least for me, is the fact that the Freedom top panels and the roof actually feature these skylights. I think they're kind of becoming the new thing in terms of Jeeps, and it's kind of a nice feature. A couple other things that make this Jeep pretty cool is the fact that underneath the rear seat, they replaced the storage compartment with what looks like some kind of a sound system. And around back, you can see that they've got this cool retro style Fab Four roll cage or roll bar system with these enormous sound pods mounted underneath them. And because this is SEMA, this rig running 42-inch tires has to be done on a factory axle. Like bass to bass boat, this thing drew me in. Look at the sparkles on all the parts on this Jeep. It's amazing. Tie rod, drag link, knuckles, coils, everything is sparkly. So no surprise, this behemoth of a Jeep JT Gladiator was brought to us by Starwood, or Starwood Motors. And as you can see, it features 44-inch boggers mounted on 26-inch wheels. The booth that we're in is TIS Forge. I'm gonna guess that those are their wheels. But although I'm not really a big fan of bedline vehicles, the quality of this finish is actually very clean, and it's got this nice kind of a light or pale blue color to it. Super clean. So in addition to all the sparkles that you see all across this Jeep, or at least underneath it, it is a Gladiator, and one of the things that a lot of guys are asking about are caps, or back in the day, camper shells. I'm not 100% sure who makes this one, but I think it might be Cap King, because that's the logo I see on the back window. Of course, everything else on this Jeep, the bumpers, the fenders, all the grumper stuff up on front is all made by Fab Fours. On a final note, it's really nice to see that on a big Jeep like this, there's actually a proper set of axles to go with it. Good job, Starwood. I know it was only a matter of time, but as you can see, someone has finally made a Bro truck out of a Gladiator. So, in addition to the intricate laser cut and welded lattice work of control arms, relocation brackets, and trusses, I do have to say one of the nice things about this truck that caught my attention anyway is the way they integrated the coilover mounts right into the design of the inner fender liner, both rear and up front. No, you are not seeing doubles. This Jeep GT Gladiator has two sets of rear axles, and both are actually 60s. Now this guy right here, an FC Crew Cab, is the stuff that dreams are made of, or at least for any guy who's really into old iron. It's one of the nicest FCs that I've ever seen. In addition to being completely restored, they made a few nice modern touches to it. I think this is a Rampage front bumper that they've customized, shortened up, added some extra details to make it fit the FC. And as you can see, it's got Baja design driving lights, a rugged ridge winch, and when it rolled into SEMA, I heard a nice rumble underneath the cab, so I'm pretty sure it has a V8. As you can see, it's running a set of 37-inch Falcon mud terrains and on Raceline beadlock wheels. And as you can see, the rear bumper is also made by Rampage, or at least I'm pretty sure it is. And everything else up on top is made for overlanding. You've got your rooftop tent, you've got your ARB fridge, and a few extra goodies as well.